It is Saturday morning and I had to go to the post office this morning, and I decided to make a frolicking detour to pick up some more items for the irrigation system. So I am currently at Lowe's, looking kind of busted, but you know, that's my life. I live the low maintenance busted life. So I thought I would take you all along with me for shopping. Trip completed. Y'all, when I got that receipt, it kind of brought a small tear to my bad eye. I was like, ugh, this irrigation system is killing me. But I will be happy. I want to say I'll be happy when it's all done, but I kind of feel like it's like the garden. You're never really done with it. But I'll be happy when I have most things operational. Y'all, it's a lot of noise outside right now because I'm waiting at a restaurant for some food for my mom. I just left from Lowe's. Y'all, whenever I go there, I always spend too much money, but I'm usually happy with my purchases. When I was over in the irrigation section, there was this gentleman, and he said to me, he said, "You sure are an optimist." And I said, "An optimist?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Because you have tomatoes in your cart." So I've never had success with tomatoes here. He says, "What's your secret?" And I said, "The reason why is probably because it's so hot." And he said, "Well, how do you grow them?" And I told him I just use a shade cloth. I have a trellis and I shade them. And I know I've had some comments about growing stuff in a shaded area. And I try to tell people that here in Florida, I mean, yes, the plants can take some sun. They love sun, but they don't love 5,000 Kelvin degree sun. And that's how it is here. Tomatoes probably don't get as big as they should, but I do get tomatoes. But I know that I definitely have to cover them up, or else they're not gonna make it. They're gonna burn up in the sun. So now, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to go out in the garden, but I have more items for my irrigation system, and I would like to try to put as much in as I can. It's actually a beautiful day. It's not too hot. It's a nice little breeze in the shade. So I can create some shade with my new hat. We're gonna try it that way. We shall see. I don't know. I have to stop by my mom's house. She usually holds me hostage. I don't know how much I'm gonna get done today. Now I'm back at the ranch, back at the Liz farm now, and let me show you what I got. I got these tomatoes, and these are heat tolerant tomatoes. They're called Somerset, and there's 2 in here. Y'all didn't really need to buy any more tomatoes, but I'm looking for the heat tolerant ones, and they are determinate because I wanted another determinate. And they have 2 plants inside here. They're kind of like got the gangster lean, but that's okay because, you know, we'll be planting those deep, so I need to plant those because they're ready for planting. And then I also got this, and this is called Blue Diamonds Delphinium, and it's a perennial. Y'all, look at the color, so stunning. I love the blues. Y'all have so many different colors. I notice a lot of people, they do kind of a color scheme with their flowers when they put it in certain spots. I don't really have a color scheme. I'm just like, I like that color and I want it. It's pink, I'll take it. It's purple, okay. It's red, right on. So that's how I'm rolling when it comes to my flowers. Y'all, the sunflower is about to get it. Okay, I'm gonna show you all something that has been riding in my car for like a week. Because I didn't know if I wanted to share this with you or not, because I was a little ashamed. I was ashamed of myself, but I'm gonna show you because you all are my friends. Y'all my best garden buddies, and I'm gonna show you. Look at this. Now these are earthworm castings. These are earthworm castings, and I couldn't help myself. There are 10 bags of earthworm castings in my trunk. Okay, I know you all are saying, why in the world would you get all those earthworm castings? I was being greedy. Okay, I got earthworm castings last year, right? And it cost me 25 bucks. Got it at the store. Y'all, some of my plants need some water. And I got it at Amazon. And I did not want to pay that much for earthworm castings again. So I got the 2 bags, which I showed you all in an earlier video. And what had happened was, I was like, I should go back and get some more, because that was a really good price. And when I went back, oh, here comes a butterfly. Anywho, when I got the earthworm castings, I just got 2 bags, and they only had a few more bags out. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take these home and try them and see how I like it. Now, I don't know what that means, because how you gonna try out earthworm castings? So anyway, I decided I would get some more in the Lowe's in my area. Y'all, the butterfly. That butterfly looks like he's trying to find some place to land and relax, and I'm bugging him. Anywho, where was I? I don't even know. I'm gonna have to cut some stuff out. Okay, so I went back to the Lowe's where I got the original earthworm castings, and they didn't have any more. So now I'm freaking out, because I'm like, I only got 2 bags. I've already almost used a whole bag, and where am I gonna get some more? Off of Amazon for $25? I don't think so. So I went online on Lowe's, and I found another store in my area. It was about 20 minutes away from me. They had 10 bags. So I just ordered it online, and I bought all 10 of them. And then I went to pick it up. So now I should have earthworm castings for the next 3 years. So that's the earthworm casting story. Y'all, tell me, should I be ashamed of myself for buying like every bag that they had? Because there's other stores around here. People can do the same thing that I did and go around and look for it. I'm just saying. Am I being greedy? Yeah, this is my asparagus beans, and I feel like instead of this plant getting better, I've been spraying with neem oil, it's getting worse. So I'm gonna take all of these lower leaves off of here today, and I'm gonna spray the stems again with neem oil, and hopefully it won't go further up, because it seems to be traveling up the plant. Now look how purple this is. I wish you could see it in person. It's beautiful. All of these hydrangeas are supposed to be the same color, but I don't know why the pink didn't turn. Maybe I didn't put enough acidifier in it. Y'all can't say that. Acidifier. Good day, all. I'm just out in the garden. I'm taking a break from work. I actually came out here earlier this morning and did a few things. And I feel like I didn't do that much, but it took me a couple of hours, because y'all know I'm trying to stick to my 2-hour schedule and only do 2 hours of stuff. So this is what I did so far. I picked a strawberry this morning and I ate it, and it was bitter still. But in the strawberry plant's defense, I just gave it some fertilizer. So I'm gonna put some coffee grounds on it as well, and we're gonna see if things sweeten up. But I kind of knew like the next few strawberries on those particular plants were still going to be bitter, because I still need to work on trying to figure out why they're not sweet. Look at my ginger patch. It's awesome. Got some new ginger shoots coming up. Now look at these bean plants. They're growing so tall. I was trying to figure out why some of my bean plants were growing so tall and the others weren't. I figured it out. I figured out what I did. On the bean plants that are growing real tall, I inoculated those beans before I planted them. And so I think the inoculant is what made those bigger. I'm trying to get in the shade. I'm trying to get in the shade because it's super hot out here. So with inoculant, I did some research on it, and the inoculant actually boosts production in your plants, supposedly. I kind of believe that's true because that plant is getting ready to flower as well. I'm gonna be inoculating some other things to see if they work. I mean, I got it. It's a concentrated inoculant, and you just have to make sure you read the bag because some of the inoculants are for particular types of plants. And of course, my air just came on. Now look at these pink miniature roses. They just burst out all of a sudden. And the red ones aren't looking too shabby either. I don't know if you can see that. There's a nice big old spider web in here. And that's why I carry my spider stick. Because I know better than to go into these trellises without running my stick around. Because y'all, those spider webs, you can't see them. Like I could barely see that spider web. I don't know if y'all could see it either. Look at that bunch of tomato. Yeah, this is my shake on this tomato. I stick my stick in and shake away. And even though these are small, they have some blooms, I give those a little shake as well. I think I'm gonna have to put some clips on these bell peppers. Y'all look, this plant is loaded. I was just kind of taking a break and enjoying the garden, but it was so hot, like the top of my head is burning. So I need to go put on my hat if I'm going to enjoy. And it's not even that hot yet. You know, this Florida sun is something else. Now look at that fountain go in the sun. And look at Deuce, he's getting it today. Now look at my asparagus beans. They are going up. I'm waiting for them to start producing. So, your girl decided to come back out, and it is dusk, so y'all know the animals are out, meaning the mosquitoes. But I got my mosquito repellent on, and it's working very good. And you know how you just have like a vision in your mind where you just see certain things in the garden? So I had one of those visions, and I was like, I gotta go back out to the garden. So I'm back out here now, and I did some more planting. So let me show you what I did. First of all, this was where the bunching onions was. So I finally emptied that drawer that they were in, and I tossed that out because it was no good. It was cracking from the sun, because I really needed to get into this dirt here. And you'll see in a few days what I'm gonna do with this, because I need to fill it ASAP. And then of course I also processed a whole lot more dirt. I planted 2 of the watermelons. So I actually put this trellis up, and I don't know if I talked about it. I put the trellis up for the watermelons to go up. So I still have 2 more bags to do, but I have those 2 done. So one is a sugar baby, and the other one is a Maduras, I believe. And I thought I did a Kajari, but I didn't find a seedling for that, so I need to plant one. I started to plant a tomato, but I need to get an egg out of my house. So I said, I'm gonna leave you for tomorrow. So here are the bunching onions. So what I did was, I cut the tops off. So I'm gonna dehydrate these, and y'all know I'm gonna use these. I have some that I had from last year that I dehydrated. I'm still using those, but I'm gonna dehydrate these as well. And so I cut the tops off of here. I put them in some amended soil, and these are some trays from the dollar store as well. And I split up all the bunching onions. I had no idea I had that many bunching onions. I also trimmed a little bit of the roots off at the bottom, so we're gonna see if I didn't just kill these bunching onions. I don't think I did, but I wanted to make sure I got like a good shot of these to see how they grow, and maybe I will spread them throughout the garden. So that be it So I'm gonna pack up my stuff and go in for the evening. I already gave all the new plant babies some water. And also, y'all look, this is my tomato plant and it is looking very droopy and sad. I did check with my moisture meter to make sure it had enough water, and it does. Maybe I watered it too much, so hopefully in the morning it won't look so sad. So look at all these blooms. This is the Armenian cucumber. So yay for that. It's blooming out like crazy. And also I noticed on this bean plant, we got rust going on this. So I'm going to quarantine this plant for the evening and see how it looks in the morning, because I don't know if that's an active fungus or not. All right, garden tools. See you on the next clip. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all, I am on my way to my favorite store. I needed to get some mulch because I'm on empty for mulch, and also some mushroom compost. And I don't feel like being here, but I'm kind of at a standstill until I have the things that I need. So, and of course I don't plan on buying anything else, but you know, your girl's gonna look in the clearance aisle. Interesting. And it's a perennial. So I'm back home and I did get a few things which I need to get out of my car. But y'all, look at this. I cut these yesterday, and they're already growing back. Look, I can see the growth. As soon as I came out, that's the first thing I saw. So yay, I didn't kill them. So now that I'm back, I'm looking kind of dapper in my hat. And now that I'm back from the store, it's like too hot to be working out here in the garden right now. But I do need to get that stuff out my car. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. So I'm only going to take out what I need, and then I'll pull everything else. Y'all look at this. Y'all see that raptor sitting on top of Wiser? And look how he's looking. That's like kind of funny, actually. So I need to move my dirt and stuff to the back, and y'all look, I was working yesterday and I pulled some stuff out this morning and didn't even do anything. So that's a tomato plant right in the middle of the pathway that needs to get moved. I quarantined this plant because he got the rust. You know how people have the sugar? The plants get the rust. So it has the rust. So I kind of quarantined it so I could take a look at the leaves and it won't spread. And then I have my amendments here that I took out this morning. I got dirt in my path, and I can't even get my gate back here. This is where I work at, and I just got stuff blocking the gate. So before I do anything, I'm gonna have to tidy up first. When I say tidy up, I just mean move stuff out of my way, because I don't really feel like playing in the garden today, surprisingly. I do, but I don't. Like in my mind, I want to, but I just don't feel like it. Sometimes it be like that. Ooh, y'all, look. Look, I have farmer's hands. I just moved that dirt and it wasn't too bad. I actually didn't do like I did last time because I was just being really lazy. I didn't take some of the dirt out in the car like I did last time. But it's okay because I still might have to do that because I only took them partially into the garden and not all the way to my workstation and dumped them off. So now, I might go back out later, but it's just a little too hot right now. So I might do some indoor activity and I have to do some work too.